Come with us as a family of 9 traveling from DFW all the way to South Korea. This is for a brand trip that I got invited for. TikTok shop Kbeauty ambassador, and we flew Korean Air. Now, let me just say, Korean Air, yeah, you want to fly Korean Air. Seats were comfortable. Oh, and we flew Korean Air economy, and so they give you these slippers, they give you a bottled water, they give you a pillow and a blanket. I cannot say enough how much I loved Korean Air, from the flight attendants to the food to the videos, the movies, TV, the comfortable seats to be economy. A1, 10 out of 10, highly recommend. This was me and my family's first time flying out of the country, and this was my kids' first time flying ever. They were ecstatic, but the takeoff, they were like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe this is happening. I think they were a little nervous, but overall they did wonderful. My kids did great for this 15-hour flight. And these little paper house shoes, they did come in handy. I seen all the Koreans on the flight putting them on, so I was like, okay, like, why not? Okay, so first meal for the kids, they had this pizza, some fruit, some chips, some pudding, and also like some type of juice. One of the complaints that I did have was the bread. The bread was super cold, but we love bread, so I ate the bread. Okay. This is my first meal. Everything was so good. Besides that lentil salad back there, I don't really care for lentils like that. So, yeah, as you can see, Carmen, her bowl is empty. She smashed it. The food was so good, y'all, but I would suggest that you book your food ahead of time, because you have an option to get like salmon and rice. That's what Giorgio got, and I wish I would have did that. I had ended up getting some type of beef stew and like mashed potatoes. It was still good, but I preferred the salmon and rice because it was so good and the flavor was so good. Okay, so then after your first meal, you have like this snack area in the back. You can get all the snacks, all the chips, all the tea, everything. It's all self-served. Okay, me and Chloe had to go to the bathroom. This bathroom was very spacious. I was shocked, okay? Out of all the times I have flown, I've never used a flight bathroom because I just prefer to hold it, okay? This bathroom was so spacious, and like black people say, stop touching people's stuff when they go in the bathroom, but I had to touch everything. I was so amazed that they had air freshener, they had lotion, they had feminine products, they had it all. Coming back, we had to fly American, and we just gonna save that video for another time because Korean Air would never. I think that this was a 15-hour flight. We had to find stuff to do, and I was kind of worried about my kids, but they did awesome. They slept majority of the time. Korean Air, it's like they fed you every 3 hours, and mind you, you get the self-serve snacks back there. And this is the time where they brought us like a hot pocket. It was like a ham and cheese hot pocket. It was hot and it was good. You have the option to pick Korean Air. Please, I highly recommend Korean Air. And so Caleb, when we was drinking orange juice, I don't know what they did with this orange juice, but it tastes so fresh. It's like they was back there squeezing the juice out of the oranges because it was so fresh, but it had pulp in it, and he just couldn't get past the pulp. He wasn't understanding that it was fresh juice. And I had found a little series. I think this was called High Potential. It was so good. I did not finish it. Giorgio ended up getting sick on this flight. So I'm over there rubbing him, and Carmen, she's like drawing on some color books that we had got for the kids. Here we are, 4 hours and 18 minutes left. Honestly, this was not a bad flight, and I think it was because of the food that kept coming. The seats were comfortable, and like everything was just A1. Korean Air really outdid themselves on this one. I love the headphones. And here we're trying to get Caleb to taste the chocolate pudding. He really wasn't feeling it. But then I was like, just try. You never know if you're going to like it. And so he was like, this is really good. I told y'all they will feed you consistently. So here's like, I think my third meal. This was some type of curry chicken with some kidney beans. When I tell you, the flavor was A1. Some sweet potato, green beans, and some type of salad. So before landing, you do have to fill out this arrival card. Okay, so follow along for part 2.